Yeah. So.
So, is that different? Do you think that changed your approach to life or your children?
What you mean? As for, yeah, a lot. Cause it used to scare me because I saw myself following in my daddy's footsteps.
In what regard?
In regards to going into the military, growing up, going into the military, and having kids. I just didn't want to be like that. And then when I got out, the military, even more so, you know what I'm saying? To just have a life, because he got caught up on drugs. He did security work, so some of the same fields he was in, just he wasn't police, but, I felt myself in similar, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I wasn't on drugs, but coming up, I grew up smoking weed, running the streets. So yeah, that kind of like, was scary a little bit, I guess you could say. So I wound up, like I said, I went to stay with my grandma and finish high school because I think I was missing too many days of school. Not going to school, I had girls staying at the house with me and everything.
Really? How'd your grandmother?
At my mama know. I was 15, she was 16. We were sleeping together every day like husband and wife.
Did they know she was there?
Yeah. My mom had put her out. She was staying in the projects. My mom had put her out. So, my parents let her stay. And I had the type of parents like, they didn't want me out in the street smoking weed, but they rather me do it at home. You know what I'm saying?
So these people that approached you, did your parents know they approached you, or did you just didn't?
I didn't tell them. I didn't tell them at the time. It wasn't until later. Eventually, when stuff is, you put stuff down and your stuff come up missing, being stolen, couldn't have no money on the dresser or whatever, you had to hide your stuff because shit came up missing. Especially when you got company coming through the house all hours of the night. They would stay up all night and sleep all day.
Did your door have a lock on it?
They would walk through to go to the living room, which was where, they were at all night. They didn't let people come through the living room, come in through the front door. So they kept that part, secured. So people would come through the alleyway into the side door. They would walk through the rooms to go into the front. Yep.
That's different. And so they didn't think that was dangerous, though?
Well, they didn't care. The drugs were more important.
You weren't afraid?
No. I mean, because, I was used to it, I guess. I
mean, but they had to knock to get in, right?
Yeah, they would knock to come in through the side door.
So
but
you had to let me.
They probably would let them in. I mean, but, they would, like I said, it was an all-night thing. So sometimes we'd be sleeping or they'll, knock at the front and find out who it is and tell them to go to the side, you know. So they kind of knew already who was coming.
I hate that. Are your parents still either of them alive?
Mm-mm. They deceased. I lost my mom prior to Katrina. And then my dad passed away right before I came to the post office. That was in 2015.
Did either of them keep their habit before they passed?
Yeah, they both did eventually. My mom, she got locked up in 96. So like I went to Germany in 93. So I hadn't been home from 93 to 96. I got home in like November of 1996, which was when I left in 93 November. So like 3 days before I came home, she got locked up. So her and my dad both, the police wound up coming and kicking the door in. So my mama was already on probation because she had got caught stealing money from municipal court. Yeah, stole a whole bunch of money when she was working there for the Judge Shea. So my dad, well, let me backtrack. My daddy left us when we were probably was about eight years old. Took us to the zoo one Sunday, and that was like the last time we had seen him for about 2 years. He left him with the California. So not knowing till eventually later that when he left him with the California, he went out there with my younger sister, mother. So now I guess so he was out there, and so while he was out there, that's when he got hooked on crack.
Oh no.
So when he came back to New Orleans, eventually, him and my mom, was seeing each other or whatever, and he got her hooked on it. And so that's when, she started stealing money from the courthouse to support their drug habit. And so, like I said, it wasn't till she was locked till 96 is when she went to jail. They both went to jail. They was served 2 years.
Oh, they both had to serve 2 years?
Mm-hmm. So when they served them 2 years, when she came out,
he had to serve 2 years then.
Honestly, for whatever reason he did or whatever, I don't know. I don't recall what it was his exact why he got caught. I mean, it wasn't like his first time going to jail. My dad had an extensive record, but I know from my mama, like I said, she was on paper already, and so because she hadn't paid the restitution back, she had to serve the time. So when she did come out in 98, she got her a job and got clean, stayed clean and got her a little job. And of course my dad didn't stop.
But they were still together?
Somewhat. Eventually, they were divorced, but they still stayed, but he was doing his own thing too. So she stayed clean up until she passed away in 2005. 7 years.
That's good. So that's a good memory.
Yeah.
And you were there?
Yeah.
You were out of the military, you were just kind of...
No, I was out. I was out the military.
Okay.
I got out in 2001.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This damn bone. Got on in 2001, and so and since she passed in '05, I don't think my dad stopped till like 2012, 2013 when he finally decided to get clean and stop. But he had said at one point in time he wasn't gonna stop till he killed him.
He said, oh yeah.
He wasn't gonna stop till he died.
Wow.
Yep.
It's begins sad, the story, but it's triumphant though. Don't you think?
Of course. You know, that's why I thank God every day. You know, because of where I could have been. You know, where I could have become. You know, so I definitely give God thanks every day.
Did you talk to your sister about it? Have you guys discussed it?
Not too much. I mean, you know, she went through her stuff with it as well. You know, because after one point in time when my mom and daddy separated, you know, she was seeing a drug dealer and she got pistol whipped.
Your sister?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was bad?
It wasn't bad, but I mean, I guess you can say that, you know, because it was the guy she was seeing. He had some dope in the house, and my cousin came and stole it. And he had thought my mom and them or her took it. So of course, you know, he hit her for it. But you know, that's the kind of people that she was dealing with at one point.
Were you around?
Yeah, because I had finished school, so I was working. Let me see. I think I was staying with my grandmother at the time. Because I went looking for him. I couldn't find him.
I mean, what were you gonna do?
I don't know at that time, but I sure was gonna get him for hitting my sister.
Did she stop messing with him?
At some point she did.
But not then?
Not then. No, not then.
I think my perception of people has always been different because people kind of show you exactly who they are. Anytime you can say, I thought it was like that, then you already knew what it was. So don't. I mean, being nice and, you know, how you're interested in somebody and then if they consistently show you the same thing, I'm not one to just keep trying in that regard. Now, I may still be their friend, but, you know, other than that, I'm just not. If I see it to be a particular way, then that's what I do. And I don't allow wishful thinking to guide my thoughts.
Okay.
I try to see it for what it is. Just like us, for instance. And this is no shade, I promise you. Nothing towards you. But people make time for what they want to make time for. And they do things that they want to do.
I agree.
And it's okay, like that, you know, you said you were busy. However, if you really wanted to, you could make time. You know what I mean?
I got you. I hear you.
But, you know, I'm not mad at it. But I recognize it doesn't make you any less my friend. It just makes me move differently in regard to you.
Make it move differently.
I will.
Oh. I got you, but.
No, there are no buts. No buts.
Okay.
Yeah. But cash is the man.
The cash needs to start paying some bills.
No, you got it. These cash ain't pay bills for.
Cash is crazy. You not?
You got that.
So what are you watching?
The Real Housewives of Potomac.
Oh, you be watching that stuff?
It's just on. I know who the characters are, but I just don't know what's going on.
What? I'm just playing. Okay.
Well, it's my love. I guess it's time for me to take a shower.
Alright, sweetheart.
Go to bed and get up and.
Don't feel bad. I ain't gonna be too long behind you. I will be right.
You gonna walk cash again?
Hell no, I hope not to.
Funny.
I hope not to. Not unless he really gotta go, but for the most part, I think me just taking him out when I first called you, that was it for the day. Unless he really gotta go.
I got you. Well, in any case, I'm glad you shared what you shared with me. I think that was a very touching moment.
Well, thank you. You're welcome.
You have a good night. I don't forget to show.
All right, thank you. We'll do it.
Okay.
All right. Bye. All right. I'm hot not on here, so let me clear my shit. Good job, baby. Good job, Bills. We like to score first, but now we back on top.
Sometimes you just have to do your game plan we're seeing here.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6.
It's 9 o'clock. Let's call it down.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives. Exactly
I must do what?
But they have to be careful of is
Why do you say that?
it was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Just waking up?
It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result,
Huh?
a nice 4-yard gain. So you can
Really? After all this time?
play action game, or you can come right back.
Wow.
Because
You were sleeping good, didn't I, girl?
you're on schedule and feel pretty good about your next couple of calls.
There's a ball thrown
Wow.
right side and complete.
I ain't been asleep.
Near midfield at the 49. A gain there.
Of course, you know, I was playing the game. Still playing the game, of course. Then I looked at the time. I said, no, it's almost like Father said it's almost 9 o'clock there. I said, let me call her. Huh? Yeah, I'm still playing. Still playing. Oh, really?
On first down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's going to
What?
lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Rashawn Gary able to run him down for a loss of a yard. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
They're trying to do everything that they've been taught, right?
Get your ball and leave me alone.
But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure
I don't know what's going on with you. Is it because you're getting closer to coming here this week? I think that's what it is. You must have some stuff on your mind.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Really?
Down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing
It's
down
getting bad.
there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's getting bad. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, and they force an incomplete pass.
It's not normally like that.
Away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
It's not normally like that.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You still got control, don't you?
He's going to drop this down to Caesars. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
I mean, you got control.
But not enough to prevent a 4th down.
I think. It's not out of control yet.
Give you the short stuff. I just decided to protect the sticks. So every
Oh, you don't want to do that?
telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore. Plays like that, I can clip and save and show them.
In a minute.
You have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Eagles send out their punter now. As he should be.
We'll have to talk about that later because I obviously I don't forget. I said, what you round? You round some other folks.
Singletary heading back out there. And he's made it easy for us to put together a highlight package. Just wondering what he ate before this one started.
I understand. I have my moments as well. I say I understand because I have my moments as well. Especially, it's been months. Months. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. knocks the tight end making the catch.
Since what, April?
Brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
What?
you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if
That's
you
a
get
long
the
time.
diagnosis he did on that
Especially
one,
from me.
he can hurt you downfield.
Especially from me.
Defenses so well, doesn't he?
It really does, and the
Yeah.
best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so
I
either.
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a
Not
secondary
used to
target
that.
for a really nice game.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first
Not
and
used to
10
that.
at the 30-yard line. Now a run with Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they
I'm
did
gonna
do
play
a
this
great
game.
job
I'm gonna
there.
take my sound. I'm going to bed. Yeah. Yeah. No, not really. I stopped. We went to ate, walk cash.
2nd and 13.
So I actually just started playing not too long ago.
Here's Singletary. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, of course, I had once I played that game when you and I were talking, like the very first game. If had I won, I had to play the Super Bowl.
They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point.
So I did win. Wound up going to play the Super Bowl, and so that was 2 games. And then so I took a break. Went walk cash about 6 something. And I sat down and ate and watched a little bit of football. So I just picked it back up because Hudson was getting on my damn nerves. I'm like, you still got your other game to play. So I said, okay, I'm gonna play that one since I'm holding everybody up.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there.
Oh, Lord.
Backwards and denied his bid for a second score.
So you still don't want to tell me about your drink? You don't want to tell me about your drink? It's crazy. Why?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he is in the
Why?
end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
You don't.
From 10 yards out.
All the receivers in the league.
I find it exciting. Exciting. I find it exciting and yeah, it's exciting. I mean,
Tyler Bass now for the point out.
and flattering. That's the word I'm looking for. Exciting and flattering. Privileged.
It's good, and it is now
And privileged.
21-7. So that drives 7 plays.
I say and privileged.
And a Buffalo touchdown.
Baby. you know what? I think Richard probably gonna be right. I think Richard might be right. No, I said I think Richard's gonna be right.
Pass to kick it away.
Huh?
And this one's
Well, yeah, because I told you that he had things. Your boy, watch when that girl leave, she gonna tell you she loves you. I said no, she not. I said no, she not.
opportunity here to maybe make some inroads.
I said no, she not.
And this drive's going to go a all the way back in this game or not.
I don't know, man. I think it's like
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And they're from there, that's
really
complete.
liking
And
now.
the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. First down now, but the clock
It's scary.
continues to move. Now the timeout called for by the offense. As the stoppage comes
No, well, let me not say that. I need not ask why, because I mean, of course, I can understand why it's scary because of the fact that we still hadn't physically seen one another outside. You know, of course, we spent a lot of time on the phone and
throwing his Hurts.
vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So to have those thoughts and emotions, you know, without really just being each other's physical presence, it's definitely, you know, it's different. But, you know, just everything that comes with it, you know, is definitely just different as far as the way we interact with each other. And, you know, so that's definitely, I could definitely see how that could be scary.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. There the Eagles are back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever.
I think that I hit it down on those.
First half and fine stop, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Connect on the extra point.
Huh?
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
What? How? That's not true? Or is more to it than what I said? You know what? I think it's more to it than what I said, too. Now that I think about it. Now that I think about it. Because, you know what? I can recall, now that I think about it. Because I recall you telling me how you was checking me out before we even started conversating.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's
So it's probably a little bit more to it than that. Huh.
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games. I think we need to up that.
Oh my goodness. That's why you don't want to tell me, huh?
Play action. Now it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And he bats it.
Why you not telling me nothing?
Down incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver.
Because what?
And that'll make it 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch.
It's more than what you're saying.
But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
I'm gonna figure it out.
3 seconds to go till halftime.
I'm gonna figure it out. I mean, at some point, I'm sure you're gonna tell me, but huh? It is some more to tell me because you only told me bits and pieces now that I'm thinking about it. I think you're just holding out on some stuff.
Allen now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing.
No, I'm just this whole story. What I just said.
Not a surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before.
Yeah.
How about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Just
Allen will try again on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Incomplete.
you don't have to what?
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Chosen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
Face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action. Allen, Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
At least I think he did.
Timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10
Didn't you?
seconds
Did
to
you?
go before halftime.
You were the first to message. Huh? Oh, don't think I ain't gonna go check. Don't think I won't go check. I said, don't think I won't go check.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Oh, okay.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive
What did I say?
I might be thinking safety right now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about in the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has
I usually remember stuff like that.
report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And that game all square as they take on the visiting Cowboys.
Usually remember stuff like that.
Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set
They're
to
gonna have to
resume
was
play
mad. They
in
won't talk
the
to us.
second half.
Hobson was mad if they won't talk to him.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Bills to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And 10 at their 25-yard line.
We did.
They'll give it to Singletary here to start
You wait. Of course, like you said, it's like you said, I left some comment on your video on your thing. So, then we just kind of started conversation, but I think that I know we're talking, but
back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, now they're going to need something more than minimal.
We were texting and stuff, I think, in the course.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
I don't know.
To throw, it's
We're about to the point of us getting serious.
And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front.
Howdy doody, sir.
That discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So here are the Eagles.
Yesterday I was talking about when you come down here, maybe I can show you some stuff.
Defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a
We'll find
crucial
when we get
possession.
here, smart.
But at the same time, they'd like to get things started.
You didn't say that when you asked me.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He'll get about 4 as he's past the
No, why you gonna ask me now?
35-yard line. So now we have Jackson
I ain't say that.
to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up.
I didn't know that it was gonna take. We were gonna take a liking to each other like this.
Six yards left on second down. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. That catch in his career is number 62. And that's significant because it ties him with Ozzie Newsome.
Yeah, who was a wide receiver at Alabama before he
transitioned
in the NFL. And we're seeing similar attributes here because
I didn't realize I was gonna like you like this.
he can catch it from any position and turn it into a big play.
Now he's got his eyes on 700. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now.
What you say?
10.
I didn't.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Not to the point, us
There, it'll be second down.
possibly becoming a relationship. Let alone shit you way in Jacksonville. So and here it is. I'm here. So I never thought, the possibility that we may be in the same place at some point.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football and averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
See how things work.
Enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filming.
So I guess sometimes you can see how things work. Huh?
And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Hurts dangerous when he runs that.
But I can't say that I'm learning that
Thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush.
you have your way of getting what you want.
He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside.
Why are you laughing? Your mother talks too much. Your mother didn't tell me that. Meaning that when you want something, you get it. It's not like you'll take no for an answer. Huh?
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his
No.
own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he'll get it down close to the goal.
And then don't do it.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play of who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
You are something
The
else.
Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They had something scoring.
That had the feel of the head coach telling
You
the
are something
offensive
else.
coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to.
I don't have no further comment.
He accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't
Get
get
the tail out of that.
that had the feel he
Leave
would
that
come
alone.
back and try it on 4th down.
Cash. What you going to fool on nothing? Looking at me like you cuckoo.
Tucker now for the extra point.
I'm not petting you right now. Playing the game.
He's got it, and we're all to
What you do with your bones?
21. So that drive goes 8 plays.
Yeah.
Result, Philadelphia
Get this shit.
in the end zone.
No, don't come giving it to me either.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter.
I'm learning
Takes
that
it at the
about you.
7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
I think you have a way to be very persuasive.
Back here. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once
Say
more
what?
as they begin with a 1st and 10.
What you call it then? Huh? Come on, Cash, move. What you calling it? So what's the best word to use? What word would you use?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays,
Persistent.
run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the burst.
Don't come over here messing with me. You trying to poke me?
That's something we have not seen him do.
Nah, no.
That's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly
Stop
right.
it.
His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Really? You did that. I wasn't going to tell you started on it.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
These guys will be without his performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon. And
I'm going to have to tell you later.
seems to be getting stronger as the day goes
Some of these spots will be going through my mind.
The tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you later some of these spots that will be going through my mind.
Singletary again. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40.
They're not bad, but it's just listening to you sometime and them sounds, it's just my imagination.
That last effort is nowhere.
They be running.
Just past Tony Dorsett on the all-time rushing list. Dorsett's at 12,799.
Catch. Give me this shit. We're just not going outside. No, I just took you out. Stop. Yeah. You gotta go outside. I just took you outside. I'm not plugging my watch. I'm charging. So you gotta go relax your nerves.
Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the give, this is Singletary. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old
I
school
need this down here, smart man.
want to impose their will.
Get out of there.
Was that 5 straight runs?
There's nothing in there for you.
Series to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19.
Stop, fool. Stop it. I'm going to get rid of you. Kick you out. I'm going to find you a new home. Huh? You still laying down now?
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now Allen. And he's going to go down again.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive back.
You sound like you relaxed.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them. Understood the play.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Rashawn Gary showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He may try and run for this. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down.
What kind of stuff do you use?
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Caress.
Pretty good job there to get back what he could, but
That's what I use, caress.
on second down. Talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could to pick up some positive yardage, and he did. But
I'm supposed to. Yeah.
they'll score a 36-yard.
I'm supposed to.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like what you're thinking.
I gotta go to work too.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well
No,
for most teams.
shit.
Run your offense. Run what you do
Foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. 23 yards the pickup there. And defensively, zone covers it. You have to be a little careful. You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 1st down, Singletary. But he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. 43-yard line.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. Singletary. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Bills will move the chains.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
What?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but This offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
Second and 6. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Finding Knox there. Complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down. It's a pick under 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
That should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there. And now it's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
Silly closet.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
On second down now, Singletary. Then he takes it in across the track for a Bills touchdown. Singletary.
What you got with him, man?
25th touchdown.
That.
Tying him at
What the kids? Where you going, fool?
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
What you chewing on? Stop it.
The line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
After right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
I'm going to tell you.
The Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off.
I was time you going to say it.
A gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He'll get 5
So
out
they
of the
get it.
scramble. It's second down.
I was saying for the kid.
Second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
What's another 6 or 8 miles
Don't
over?
necessarily need a touchdown. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Let's be frank. He needed the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Allen to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down. Carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bills capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. And in this
They not act like he all innocent and shit.
he's the reason that they lead right now.
Somebody he want to lay down and act like he all innocent.
On his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he has the football. What a great performance so far.
There's 3 touchdowns. He's got him in the lead.
Tell him.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
And every time I look at it, he look at me and then he can get up thinking I'm gonna run. It's like, all right. Stop here. He's real smart too. He's smart.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue.
I think though probably of all the Rottweilers I've had,
This was going to be the game to stem the
he is
tide,
probably the most
which has
aggressive
not been the case.
that I've had.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
You know what I mean?
at their
You know, of course it's in their nature, but I've never had none
The
to be
gun was set up to throw.
You know,
And it's incomplete.
as protective as him.
Through the contact. Brings up
And one of them I've had, he was real big. Now he wouldn't let you come to the car or nothing like that, but the tags he on,
Well, he has been
I
sacked
see
a number
that
of
just,
times. He had an interception.
I don't know where you get it from.
Credit for hanging in there and trying to make
Hurts fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this
He
is going to
is.
be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
We're about 120, 25 pounds.
The offenses have success. You can say they've run wild a little bit.
And then probably on 2 feet, we probably stand just as tall as you.
nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
For the extra point.
Nah, I had to throw that in there.
And the lead is now
Can't believe it.
24. The score
Can't believe it, man. So short.
exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground. And
Sometimes you can hear
into the
something.
end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Don't I know?
The coverage terrific there as that's
You were talking about your feet was hurting.
complete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. But
Hurt
he'll
wasn't
get it
doing
up
it.
past the 45. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Bless you.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Again, he'll drop the throw. Now this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Oh, the lonely punter inside their own 20 figured for sure they were punting this away. They did not, and the move does not pay off.
You think someone put up the stop signal when he started to trot over the sideline? Nope, no, son.
Can't believe the tail numbers up there.
Usually when you
Texting me while
these types of things,
you up there texting me while I'm thinking about you. The nerve of it.
this is much more of what you see in a high school game, maybe some of those mismatched college games. But in the NFL, any given Sunday is a phrase they take seriously. And guess what? That was probably going to backfire.
Really?
After the loss to start out here, 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary. And he's going to take it down with the marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary. They get just a yard back there. Now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly, the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he's able to get it to the
It ain't gonna be early for you, too. 9 o'clock for me, 10 o'clock for you is,
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go?
it used to be your bedtime. You might not go to sleep that early since you already. Yeah. Just be grown trying to stay up talking to me.
The kick by pass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Bills 48, Eagles 21.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. On 1st down, Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
He steps out of
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily
I think probably once I take my shower,
and sometimes you forget about
that
the
I'll
running back. In this case, they did not
probably won't be asleep.
for no gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. The throw taken in by Sims. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here
Give me what you want.
So it's Eagle football here
So
as we
why?
get you reset. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. Now they're looking at third down here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Oh, really?
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I ain't
4
got
catches
it.
for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Of course, the catch
He
was
got
nice,
it.
but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their back.
Tell your daughter she ain't about that life.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play.
She ain't
And
about
bring
that.
it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first
She ain't
before you
about that
come
life.
back and make a
She don't want that
safe
smoke.
throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create
She
some
crazy.
space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So no reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sanders. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd down, here's Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Dallas Goddard, incomplete.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
I had the leftovers from the other night at the restaurant, and it wasn't much from the hibachi. And then I had some ribs and rice still left.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And the lead is down to 20, so that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielding just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Today's final, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of
I ain't talking about it all day. Let me call to this one. Yeah, I'm playing that back.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
What's up, sis?
Defensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong? Whatever you call
Nothing.
run, pass, it's all going to work.
You finally decide to call me, huh?
So for Buffalo,
I don't know nothing. Shit. I said, now they haven't text me this morning. I said, she usually call me. I said, I ain't talked to that little heifer all day today.
and they will hit the road next week to take on Washington.
For Sunday, what's Sunday?
The struggles intensify as they drop.
Oh, you went out there today? They had second line today, too?
And they'll look to get back in the winning column.
Oh, where was that, downtown?
As they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
Oh, good job. Okay. Didn't know. I'm sitting there playing the game at across the river, 1100 Cook Street, OJ Dunn Lodge Hall. Saturday night. Yeah, it's Saturday night. I sent you the invitation, didn't I? I did. Me too. That's right, let's stay there. Yes. I just was on the phone but I told her let me call her back. So she was calling. Because I hadn't talked to you all day, so I told her let me holler at you right quick. Oh. Denisha? Brandon? Cool. How about Tori? Why? What you talking about, Tori? Ram? So it's one of your old flames? Oh. Yeah, the one day when you went to Houston. What he calling it for? Really? Packers and Cowboys are 7-1. Wow. How she hang up on some damn ball? I was gonna say, how you hang up on somebody no calling about it back? Yeah, you did. Oh, no. Yes, indeed. Me too. All right.